Hey guys, it's Molly again. So I just posted a video not too long ago about how this is day 3 of Weston's 10-day deployment and how I'm holding up because this is technically the first time that we've done anything Navy like he's been gone on base for the last 2 months that we've been together, but we've been able to call and text and Skype every day. So this is the first time we've ever actually had to put to the test not having contact. But I think when he's actually on his real deployment, we'll be able to have a lot more contact than this because we haven't spoken at all in 3 days. And I think we'll be able to email and send mail, and he'll be able to call me a few times a week while he is on his real deployment. But that's just that. But anyway, basically this video is going to be about me and who I am and who Weston is and how we met and what I think the strength of our relationship is. So as I'm going through this video, I'm basically going to be showing y'all pictures of us and like our relationship. So the first one is this is like the first night that we technically like hung out or were together. This and this is the night he said he fell in love with me. To this day, he'll even be like, I remember you. You were in this blue dress and you were in these heels and had a glass of wine in your hand. And we had been talking for about 2 weeks on text and phone calls and Skype, but this is the first time we saw each other in person, which was Christmas Eve. If that'll steady. I don't even know. It's probably really bright. Oh, that's a little bit better. Okay, so that's Weston and I. And that was the first time that we really hung out. And then the second time we went shooting, and he never has ever taken a girl like shooting before at his ranch. And so this is me and him shooting. And so that was like really fun. I had never done anything like that before. And then our first like real date, the night that he told me he loved me, which was only 8 days after we had seen each other in person. I know that people are like, there's no way that you can be in love that fast, but honestly, it was like love at first sight for us. We made an instant connection and it was amazing. And I don't know, he's just an amazing man and he's older and he's been through the whole relationship thing. He's never been in love before, but he never thought he would. He thought that he would just go into the Navy and be in the Navy for the rest of his life and not, be with anybody. And he's dated, but he never liked this. And now that he's in the Navy and he's met me, like he knows for sure that he just wants to do his. He's trying to be. He's gonna put in his Navy SEAL contract. If he gets that, then he'll do the Navy SEAL thing for a few years. But if he doesn't, he's going to just finish his 5 year stint in the Navy, and then he's gonna get out and go on with his career that he wants to do, and then us be together. But the first night that our first like date was we went to a Josh Abbott concert in Texas, and it was on New Year's, and it was at this place, and we two-stepped, and he bought me a T-shirt, this one right here, and it says "She's Like Texas," because that's where we're from. And he says the song reminds him of me. And then basically the next time we hung out, he came actually for a weekend, but we didn't take any pictures because he was only here for technically like 24 hours, and he just didn't. We just didn't take that many pictures together. But the next time was about 2 weekends ago, and we were with both of our families, and we were at his ranch, and me and him went shooting again. My brother and my brother's fiance, Weston, and I, we went four wheeling, and we took these really cute pictures. Me and Weston did. This is like a bale of hay and our shadows, and we took a picture of that, and I don't know, but that was the last time we saw each other, and that was around Valentine's Day, and this is kind of off topic, but the first gift he ever gave me was we were we met on Thanksgiving. We met on what's the word? Christmas Eve, and then we told each other we loved each other on New Year's because we really did. Like, I would never tell somebody that unless I really meant it, and I really meant it, and I know he did too. And I mean, it was kind of emotional when we told each other that. It was like kind of like we couldn't believe it. But then a few days later, I left. He left for back to Florida, and I was going to a football game. My brother is a coach at A&M, and we were saying our goodbyes, and he told me that, you know, he wants me to know that he's never felt this way about a girl, that he truly is in love with me, and that he did want to spend the rest of his life with me, and that it was crazy that he knew that, but he does, and he'd already told his family how much he cared about me, and his family like could see it and could tell, and they love me, and my family loves him, so it worked out perfectly. But he gave me this ring. It's not a promise ring or anything. It's just a little pearl ring from James Avery, and he just wanted me to remind me like how beautiful he thought I was and classy and things like that. And that's what was like designed and just to show how much he loved me. Then on New Year's, I'm getting all my dates mixed up. On Valentine's Day, I made him something. I got him a deck of cards, like playing cards, and on each card I wrote a different reason why I love you, and I got him his favorite candy because I'm not a big Valentine's Day person, and I thought he was going to get me something just like flowers and dinner, and that was it. No, he got me a Michael Kors watch. It looks like this. It's so pretty. It's like gold and silver with little diamonds around it, and it's got a pearl face, and it's just I love it. I wear it literally all the time. I'm not wearing it right now because I'm in bed, but I'll be putting that on in a little bit. But basically, our relationship has been like a fairy tale since we've been together. This is the first time that we've been apart, and it's well, not we've been apart this whole time, but not speaking, and it's been hard. But I know that if we can get through this, we can get through anything. But basically, who I am is I'm 20 years old. Well, I'll be 20 actually in 2 months from yesterday, on May 5th, on Cinco de Mayo, and I'm a coach's daughter. My dad is a football coach, and I've grown up my whole life moving around. Um, Not really moving. I've been in the same high school district, but just a lot of like. My dad's had a lot of different jobs in the football industry, and I've lived in a lot of houses. Um, it's just been a hectic lifestyle. I've gone 9 months without seeing my father, barely speaking to him. Um, because he lived in Pittsburgh at one point, and I was finishing my senior year here in Texas. Um, so I know the feeling of being far away from a loved one and having like a hectic lifestyle, and that's why I feel like I'm strong enough to be in a relationship with somebody who's in the military. Because even though I've never had that experience before, I've had a lot of hectic lifestyle, and the fact that our families have known each other our whole lives. I've known Weston since I was little. Um, I've actually known his little brother better. Bo is actually my age, but we it was just kind of fate. He used to before he was in the Navy. He used to go to my high school, not my high school. We went to the same high school, and we went to the same college, but we weren't here at the same time because obviously I'm a freshman and he would be a senior now. He was in a fraternity here. I'm in a sorority, but the fraternity he was in, he is the guys that I all hang out with. So it was like just a lot of like coincidental connections, and it just I don't know. We felt like kind of God like laid out a plan for us, and neither of us were looking for anybody at the time. I was very adamant about not dating and just like getting my grades and just being a college girl and just like single and just having a good time with my girlfriends and like doing well in school. And he was going into he's in the Navy. He was freshly new in the Navy, and he wasn't really like he wasn't looking for anyone. He had just broken up with a girlfriend about a few months before we started dating. They didn't work out because she was very non-supportive of him being in the Navy, and they didn't have the same religious views or whatever. But he was not looking for anybody, and it just happened that God kind of put us in each other's life, really unexpectedly. But I think it was meant. It was definitely meant to be. And I love him very much, and I hope that it works out between us. Because if it doesn't, I don't know. I don't know if I'll find anybody like him. He's so respectful. He loves me. He loves my family. He loves God, and we click really well. I mean, we definitely have our fair share of arguments, but it's nothing that we can't get over or come to terms with. Um, And basically, what was I gonna say? Yeah, I think the only issue that our relationship has is definitely me. I am the issue. I'm um, really insecure about myself and about the girls that he used to be with. Um, one thing about me that is that I'm a virgin, and I know that's like something that's like, oh well, this thing still exists here. But yeah, I am, and he's not, and that's fine and everything. But and he's 100% okay with it, and he's 100% like supportive and respectful, and he would never like try and like sway my decision. Like um, I know that like we've been with each other 3 times in the past, 2 months, and if that's what he really wanted, I mean, he would have already tried to like persuade me of it, but that's not the case. Um, he is very respectful of that, and I appreciate that. But I think the thing that bothers me is that he's not a virgin, and that's okay. That's that's fine. But I get really insecure sometimes about the girls he used to be with because sometimes I think, oh, those girls are prettier than me, or this and that, like typical girlfriend being a little jealous of the ex. And that bothers him a lot that I am insecure about those things because he tells me all the time that he loves me and that he wants me, and I know I should believe him, and I know I should put aside my insecurities, but it's harder for me, but I know I need to because without trust, there's like nothing in the relationship. Um, because if I don't trust him, I mean, there's no point in being with somebody you don't trust. And I trust him. I'm in my own insecurities. I know if anything, that's what's gonna like break us apart. Because like right now, I'm thinking, oh, this 10 days he's gonna forget about me. And that's my own insecurity, and I just have to realize if we don't work out, we don't work out, and it'll be really sad and really upsetting, but that's obviously not what's supposed to happen if we don't work out. But anyway, so that's my little spiel. This has been 12 minutes, so oops. But that's kind of what I am using this YouTube channel for. Is just basically to vent to myself, and if anyone else wants to hear, then they can. But anyway, I'll probably be posting a video in the next couple of days before I leave for vacation with my family. I'll probably post another video just on the update of where I am and what's going on with Weston and I, and if we've spoken or not. But y'all guys have a good week, and I will talk to y'all in a few days. Bye.